Hey, so what's going on? I hear you're looking for a personal trainer. My name's Jasper.
Wendy, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Wendy. So, tell me, what brings you in here today? You have any like specific goals you're trying to reach? Any health or fitness goals?
Yeah, so my main goal is to build muscle mass, which I think I can do through just improving my cardio endurance.
So, tell me, how do you think those two link up to each other? You said you want to improve your cardio endurance to improve your muscle mass, right?
Yeah,
So, tell me.
the reason why I've been lifting for many years, I think I'm pretty strong. My only issue is with my training. I don't want to say quickly fatigued, but I think instead of me being able to, let's say, like 15 reps, sometimes I get to like 8 and I have to push myself into 10 reps before I start really fatiguing. And when I mean fatiguing, I don't mean muscle fatigue. My muscle's still firing, I can still go. My mainly issue is that I feel heart-wise that my heart just starts pumping really fast. I run out of breath, I have to take a quick breather, and I feel like I'm not pushing myself enough because
So like really just need
wise.
to get your endurance up so you can do more. I got you.
Yeah.
I see the connection. Okay, so I mean that's a totally achievable goal. You foresee any setbacks, anything that might, be like a variable barrier jumping in the way of reaching that goal?
Sure, yeah. My major setback, I would think, is my nutrition.
Okay.
Obviously I have like breakfast, lunch, dinner, mind you, they're big portions, but in between I like to snack a lot. And again, snacking, I don't mean like healthy snacks like almonds and apples and whatever. I literally have like bags of chips or cookies, brownies. I have sweet tooth, so that's like the main issue. Again, is my nutrition.
Okay. So, I mean, you said you've, gone to the gym, so you clearly have like routines, your sets and reps and stuff like that. In terms of diet, have you actually tried any diets before? Have you, or have you just been going home and eating snacks and breakfast, lunch, dinner?
So, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have done a lot of like trash diets, you would call it. I've done water fasting for, I think the most I've gone water fasting was like 3-4 weeks. So that's like a whole month.
Wow.
I tried,
That's intense.
I tried intermittent fasting.
Okay.
I've tried the low carb keto diet. I've even tried the military diet, which is like a 3-day eating. Anyway, they're all great. Like in that moment, you lose like so much weight, but then you go back to the starting point again. That yo-yo. Yeah.
It happens. Yeah. But okay, so you've definitely tried doing a couple things.
Never stuck to one though. Just saying.
So okay, tell me what's like a typical day of eating for you.
All right, so let's like talk about breakfast, right? So
Okay.
I have obviously you have your proteins. I have eggs, side of meat, whether it's like bacon, sausage.
Okay.
Always have to have like some kind of carb too, like a piece of bread, toast, whatever the case is, and coffee, creamer. Literally that's breakfast. Then I would have a craving for a snack, so I would grab like a bag of chips. I'll eat that with like juice, water, something soda. Then I would go for lunch. Now lunch, it would consist of like something smaller, like a sandwich, whether it's a tuna, avocado sandwich, salami, whatever, bologna sandwich. Then after that, I would crave again a snack in between that. Not because I'm hungry, I just crave it. So I will have, now this is like the sweet snack. And so then I would have, again, like I was saying, like cookies, brownies, whatever the case is. Then for dinner, now, I know I shouldn't, but my dinner is my biggest meal. So it'll consist of a lot of carbs. So whether it's like a lot of rice, potatoes, you have, your meat there, whether it's whatever you want to say, like chicken or beef, steak, whatever. Or pasta. It depends on the day. And then later that day, if I'm still awake, which most likely will, I crave for something. Sometimes I stop myself, sometimes I must have something small, like something sweet. So again, like you see, the routine is constant.
A lot of sweets.
Yeah, sweets, snacking.
It happens. I mean, you clearly you know your macros. You've got the protein, the fat, the carbs. So what about it? I mean, other than the processed snacks, what do you think you could do to maybe change the diet and make it healthier for you? Like
So I would just
what's healthy and unhealthy for you?
So what I would think, instead of snacking more of like processed carbs, I think it's like changing it up to definitely eating more fruits, vegetables in between, maybe decreasing my portions, or having just my dinner just be smaller. Because
Okay.
I think like my dinner's all obviously more bigger than my lunch. Which actually I think should be the other way around.
Yeah. Okay. But again, those are all things that we can totally work with. Like a little later down the line, we also have some people here that sort of specialize in that, and we can totally get you
Yeah.
referred to one of those people. So, let's see. Do you have any injuries? You know, maybe you had a surgery at one point in time. Anything in the past that might possibly, impart what we're doing?
So no surgeries,
Okay,
injuries,
that's good.
yes though. First injury was last summer. Uh, I had a quad tendonitis on both knees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was really painful. Second one, which was recent, was a month ago. I had a hip flexor strain.
Mm. So, where did those happen? Did they happen? Was it like an accident that happened or something like that, or?
So no accident. The first injury, which was both knees, happened obviously last summer. It was through overtraining. So I was doing like legs like 3 to 4 times a week. I wasn't letting enough time to recover.
Not
So
getting the
again,
proper rest in
over
between.
yeah. So
Yeah.
not having proper deconditioning, definitely overtraining. I was really pushing myself, so that developed a quad tendonitis. Now, as far as my hip flexor strain that happened a month ago, it was from not being able to work out for like 2 weeks. So I got really tight, not working out, stretching. I went back to the gym, ran up the stairs, quick sharp pain through my hip, took a couple steps, got worse. I
So
had to
it's
like
just
go back home and yeah.
Yep, just like a small freak accident out of nowhere.
Yep.
It happens. Okay. So let's see. You seem to know your stuff. Like, you got like the names of the muscles, you know about the nutrition and stuff like that. Have you ever worked with a personal trainer before, or any medical professionals?
No, no, I have not.
Okay, so tell me, what are you hoping to get out of actually working with a personal trainer? What do you think it can
So
help you with?
obviously what I'm doing is right. Like like I was saying earlier, I have gained a lot of muscle mass, I would think, over the years. But in order to achieve my goal, obviously having not only being like stronger, having bigger muscles, but I think what's really setting me back is I keep the same routine. So I want somebody to push me past my limits, and being able to just change my routine a little bit, or actually even the whole routine, just because my body got used to movements, big compound exercises. I just need more of like auxiliary muscles to fire in, and obviously prevent injuries.
And that was going to be one of my next questions. It was more along the lines of like, what do you think about your routine needs to be changed? So you said sort of hitting more auxiliary muscles and just sort of just changing your entire routine because it's getting a little mundane.
Yeah.
I can
So
say, right?
yeah, not only that, like I said earlier, I know I can definitely push myself more, and again, I don't get muscle fatigue that quick. I think I can go further. The only thing is I want to be able to not max out, but I want to be able to get higher reps or more sets. Again, all goes back to improving my cardio endurance,
Getting your
because I
endurance
fatigue
up
and
so
I
you can
run out of
build more
breath.
muscle. Yep.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that I take less breaks in between my exercises. I want to definitely do higher reps, to improve in muscle mass, and just change the tempos of my workouts.
Okay, yeah. No,
And
so
again, hitting
these are
that smaller muscles too. Yeah.
exactly, yeah, just getting an all around like better workout. Oh, that's something that we can totally work on doing. So actually, if you don't mind, we can just take a step into the office over there, and I have like a little questionnaire that I want you to fill out. It's
Sure.
sort of like a medical history thing, just to check some boxes. But yeah, if we can go and fill that out, we can definitely get started on working on a routine for you.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.